Alright, here's a video review for Maketoys Iron Will, the next in their remaster series, and the second of their remastered Headmasters. Much larger than a lot of the previous releases of Headmaster figures. They're very, very tall, very large. They got die-cast in them, so very hefty as well. And here he is in tank mode. And just real quick before we get into too far in depth into the tank, here he is with their remastered cupola, or cupola, however you say it, their chrome dome, just to get an idea of how those two look together in vehicle mode. You can see his vehicle mode is, his tank is a little bit more massive than Chrome Dome's car mode, which is appropriate. And what's cool about this is he actually has, you can see he's got working rubber treads, two sets on each piece in the front and then one big one on the back here, which is really neat. The turret itself can rotate a little bit. It's a little limited by the pieces on the side, but you can get some rotation out of it. You don't have to leave these guns on. You can see these pins are a little loose on mine. Easily fixed, but there. But you can take these guns off if you wish. He's got a little rising turret here that can also rotate a little bit and aim out, but it can also rotate this way as well. But yeah, pretty cool. And then you open it up, and of course, there's a little Duros inside. And he's posable. He's got ball-jointed shoulders, swivel elbows, ball-jointed hips, and then swivel knees. And his little face covers up the back of his head. They've announced there's going to be some new helmet parts for him come May, late April, early May. And I'm curious to what those are. I wonder if they're going to give him like the Sunbow cartoon face. So we'll have to see. And what's neat too is because of Cuppola's particular cockpit design. Go ahead and take his guns out here so we can open it up. You can actually have him sit in the cockpit with Coppola, since he's got the or with that Stylor, since he's a two-seater. So if you want, he's accepting passengers. You can have them both in there. Now, well, I clearly have not pushed him far enough down. That may just be because of how I have his legs. But you can get them both in there. There we go. Both there inside, riding in Chrome Dome. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, really nice tank, very hefty, very solid, and a nice representation of Hardhead's vehicle mode. I love the treads. Very neat feature. Alright, so to go to robot mode, he's, like I said, he's just as interesting as Chrome Dome, but not quite as finicky. So we'll go ahead and pop these front panels off here, and untab these inner panels from up here. We'll go ahead and get them up out of the way. And then this brown piece right here pushes up. See, it slides up into there. And then this whole assembly comes down. Not quite ready to flip it and attach it all the way, but you can see that's going to form his chest here. Yeah, these arms extend out. You open up this front panel and get his fist out. And then you fold this panel in like this. And then fold the whole thing down into his arm. So like that, something like that. Rotate his fist around. How did that work? Did it just go down like that? Just wanted this folded in better than that. Oh, maybe it was like this. No, that's not right. Yeah, so interrupted by a call, but it goes in like that. You can see that kind of comes up. It goes down around the wrist to form the arm there. So lift that up. Get the fist out. And then this kind of comes down, and then this piece just folds down. Rotate the fist around here. And this kind of goes right down into this little groove here. And then folds down like that to kind of square off his forearm. So that's done. Now the legs, and this is where it gets fun. We can rotate this. These panels fold down here. I'll rotate the turret all the way around here, up like that, so it'll fit on his back. This piece right here comes up like this. Unpeg these rear treads from the side of the tank here, and you can bring them down to form his legs. But then this panel opens up, this whole tread opens up. So unpeg the foot here first and rotate it around. Then this whole tread opens up, and then this piece right here, oh, actually, that's actually part of his upper leg. But then the whole leg right here on this, you can see the track slides up here. Unpeg it from back here, and then slide it up and rotate it down like that. And then this piece folds in and forms the forms his knee. And then this piece, fold this piece back inside there and snap this back onto the leg, and then slide this piece down to form his heel. I thought that formed his heel. Am I missing something here? Nope, maybe not. But yeah, it forms his leg like that. And then same on this side. Oh, there's on this panel right here, folds down like that. So again, open up or pull the leg up or foot up, rotate it around, open this whole panel up. I guess that actually slides up like that. Fold this down in, open up this panel, unlock it, and slide this whole thing up here. Close that up, and then close his leg up like that, and there you have his feet and his lower body. Come up here to the top half, and now you can go ahead and collapse this whole chest panel around. You want to fold these down to the side of his back, up like this. Snap the chest panel down here into place here. Wait, there's something I'm missing. Oh, these rotate these shoulder arms, shoulder positions up. You can see so they sit up in the groove. That allows you to slide his whole chest piece down, bring his arms forward and up. Now this comes up to sit on his butt plate there. This panel right here unlocks. This flips down around like this, and this whole panel right here slides over to the side and rotates around. Oh yeah, it comes out, slides down, and it covers this piece, and that gives him a shoulder cannon up here on top. Should cover that piece completely. I don't know why this isn't wanting to go in. There we go, like that. So it covers up that side piece and gives him a shoulder cannon. And then, of course, it's just a matter of getting Duros here, or whatever they have chosen to call not Duros. Get him to stand here. And turn him into his head mode. Just straighten out the legs. It's just like Cupola. Plug these into the back. Flip up his headpiece. And plug him on up top here. I feel like these tabbed in a little better somewhere, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, here we go. Like this. Yeah, okay. Rotate those hinges all the way down in this way. That locks them into place a little better. And he can hold his rifles. Again, the pins on these are a little loose. It's not that big of a deal because when he's holding them in his hand, they're going to stay straight anyway. But it would be nice if they were a little tighter. And they slide. There's a little groove here in his hand. They slide in just like Cupola's did. Open his hand up a little more for the room. And there we go. Yep. He's a pretty tough looking robot. He does have the side-to-side joint on his head, a little bit up and down. Like I said, this cannon can rotate around, up and down. He's got rotational joints there on the shoulders, as well as, should lock in better, as well as front and back here. bicep swivel. He does have kind of the MP Optimus Primal elbow hinge there, but considering how awesome it looks and works for tank mode, I'll forgive it. He's got a waist swivel, ratcheting hips in both directions, thigh swivel, and then the hinged knees there, as well as some ankle tilt on the foot as well, and some front and back there. So really cool, really solid. He definitely has a much, like you said, he's a much easier transformation, I think, a little bit overall, and obviously a much chunkier robot, certainly in alt mode, than Cupola was. So we'll go ahead and stand him up. We'll bring Cupola over just to show you how these two compare in robot mode. They look really great. They look great with G1 Fort Max too. Obviously, I didn't bring him in to review. And the one little extra thing that on his head here is, and they've announced some, like I said, they've announced new foot parts for Cupola, which are also coming, and they've announced new helmet parts for him. I'm curious to see what those are. But you can pull off his faceplate here, with the one with the actual mouth, and you can put on one that looks more like his toy with the faceplate on his head, and that looks like that in robot mode. So yeah, very solid, very cool. Another great addition to the Headmasters they've been doing in the remaster series. They just showed some images of Contact Shot, their version of Point Blank, so they're doing Target Masters too. But there is Maketoys Iron Will. Oh, one quick thing that I did forget to show off, just like Cupola, his chest piece does open, and while they don't change when you attach the head, he does have the little Headmaster readout in there. I meant to show that off and I totally forgot. But yeah, there you go, there's Iron Will.